Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my industrial piercing. I've wanted to make this video for quite some time and I'm so excited to do it. So don't forget to subscribe, it would mean the world to me. Join the Katie fam and let's get right to the video today. Okay, so first I want to talk a little bit about my piercing before I show you my bar collection and me changing it. I will make sure to leave a timestamp right here if you're interested in skipping to the other sections of the video. But I was pierced on February 4th, 2017. It is currently August 2020, so I've had this piercing for right over 3 years at this point. It is fully healed. I can move it, change it, do whatever I want to with it. When I got it pierced, it didn't really hurt like everyone had told me it was going to. It definitely hurt, but it mainly just went numb after they shoved the needle through. When I was pierced, it made this cracking cartilage sound when she shoved the needle through. And it didn't really hurt because it went numb after. And the second one, she pierced the back hole first. I don't know if it's a specific way you have to do it, but she pierced the back hole first and then put the bar through that one and then pierced the front one. And the front one definitely hurt worse. I don't know if it's because it's a different location on your ear or if because they always say the second one hurts more. I don't know if that's true though. But it definitely hurt more after I had it pierced for about a week, sleeping on it and stuff. I couldn't actually lay down and lay my head on the pillow on that side. I would have to do the triangle arm. And now I see people doing these, taking the neck pillows to go around your neck and they sleep on those because it's got a hole in it, and that's actually really smart. I did not do that though because I didn't know about that until after this piercing was healed. But I'd say I didn't sleep on that piercing for roughly about a year, and that's a long time to not sleep on one side of your body. I would halfway lay on that side and just keep my head turned the other way. I guess that counts, and now I can just lay however I want to and sleep on it however I want to. It doesn't really matter anymore. Something else I noticed about this piercing that I didn't have with others was the amount of crust and the amount of cleaning I had to do with it. I definitely had to clean this piercing more than any other piercing I've had so far, and it would be crusted up about 3 times a day, and I would just clean it with a bunch of Q-tips. I went through so many Q-tips with this piercing, cleaning it all the time, but it's okay. Now I want to talk a little bit about the products I use. So when it was healing, I definitely used the H2 Ocean spray. I'll try to insert a picture of it right here. I don't have any anymore because I haven't had a new piercing in a long time. And I used this same exact bottle of tea tree oil. I bought this off of Amazon. I don't know if they still have it. It came with a nice little dropper thing to put down in there too. And I would just take this and tilt it sideways and get on Q-tip and just rub it all over because I got aggravation bumps from where I would mess with it or my hair would get tangled around it. They weren't really keloids, but they were little aggravation bumps. That's what I call them because they went away. I don't know if this is actually what you should use to treat it, but I read this on Google somewhere and I decided why not. I was going to give it a try because what was the worst thing that could happen? And when I was in the shower, I would just use this antibacterial hand soap. That's what they told me to do at the piercers, to just buy some non-scented antibacterial hand soap. And I want to say that I just bought this big bottle at Dollar General. But now I have antibacterial hand soap for the pandemic. But when I'd wash it in the shower, I'd just take some of that soap in my hand and I'd warm it up really good and just take it and drop it all on and just kind of rub it lightly as I could because it was very sore. And that would usually help me get all the crust off of it and just anything else. Sometimes I'd take it and wiggle it back and forth. Probably not supposed to do that. They tell you not to play with it, not to move it. But so for my bar collection, we're going to start off with this really cute arrow that I got from Etsy. I think it's so cute. It is too big for my ear though. Along with this one with the jade ends. Both of these are too big for my ear, so I figured I'd show you guys these first. They came from Etsy. They're 16 gauge, so they are correct for my size. But they are 1.5 inches long and I wear 1 1/4 inches. So I kind of just keep these in my collection. I don't know anyone else with this kind of piercing that I could give them to or anything. I put the arrow in my ear one time and took it immediately back out. This next one you'll see later in the video because I put the bar collection before the changing, but this is the bar I was pierced with. It has tiny ends. I don't know. I always go back to it in my ear even though I freaking hate it because it has externally threaded ends. It has a peg on that ball that has to go into the end of the bar. All these others are the ball is internally threaded, which means the bar is the one that has the threads, whereas this one, the ball has the threads. The next are 2 sets I got from Amazon, which one of them is in my ear. This one came with 2 gold bars, which a gold bar is in my ear, but it came from the other set. A silver bar. One of these heat treated bars with the multicolors. A navy blue bar, which I don't know how to feel about this. I haven't tried it yet. And a black one. The other pack came with these 3 that all have like these bedazzled ends. Like, I know you can see that in the camera. Those are really cool. It came with another solid black one and another solid like steel one. And the gold one off of this pack is right here. These really do fit my ear really well, and when I was looking at the quality on like Amazon, they say they're like the 316L steel, which if you don't know is like the best kind of steel for your piercings, I believe, because it's like the implant grade, like that. I think that's what they make like implants with for like knee replacements and stuff. So, but all these together, these 2 packs that I got, they were around 20 bucks together. I want to say each pack was around like $10, which isn't bad. You got 6 bars in each pack, so I got 12 for 20. And I do want to say that this one was really expensive. Like, I think I paid $10 or $12 just for this one bar because it's got like, they claim that these are real like jade ends, but I don't really know. Which I cannot get this end off because I was gonna just put the ends onto another bar, but I can only get one off. Even with my little trick of using like gloves, I just cannot get it off. Okay, so we're in my bathroom now, and I'm just going to take the bar, and this is what I use the antibacterial hand soap for now. When I change it, I just wash the bar and I'll just set it on like a paper towel or some toilet paper. So I'll do that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I washed it and let it dry on a paper towel, and I made sure I went ahead and got the bar off before I removed the old barbell, just for safe precautions. I'm gonna go ahead and take my glasses off because that just makes it a little bit easier for me to get to that part of my ear. And I'm probably gonna go ahead and pull my hair back and out of the way so that I can get to it as easily. I'm gonna go ahead and put gloves on. Make sure you close the trap on the sink in front of you if that's where you're standing like I am. Gotta make sure if you drop the ball, it doesn't go down the drain, because that would be a really bad day. I don't put gloves on for sanitation purposes. It'll help you grip the ball and to grip the bar better. It gives you way more grip. If you have trouble getting the ball off your new bar, definitely take some gloves and do it. It gives you grip. It's kind of like one of them kitchen grippers to like get jars open. That's what I think about. So if you see me touching my hair and stuff, I don't wear these to keep it clean. I just wear them to help me hold it, because it's in a tricky spot, kind of just like where it's placed in your ear. So I'm going to go ahead and get the ball off of this. Which was actually very easy. So I got the top ball off. And now you just, I'll tilt you guys a little bit more because I'm going to get closer to this mirror. Now you just want to place this end of the bar onto the end of the bar and just kind of follow through with it. So I'm going to be quiet while I do this so I can focus. So I went ahead and pulled the old bar out. I don't have it through the second hole quite yet, but now I do. And this is the hardest part, is getting the ball on by yourself. So now that I have it in my ear, that's going to be the trickiest part. But just don't quit and don't give up. That actually went really fast today, but I've done this before. When you do it your first time, just don't get impatient. One of the tricks I have for you guys is when you're trying to screw the ball on one end, whatever other end you have of like the bar, twist that at the same time in the way the ball needs to be threaded on there, so that if you ever have it at the right angle, it'll just like grip it instantly. So, and I'd say this bar is a pretty perfect fit for my ear. I want to say they're 32 millimeters. I have a very small ear. That's like I know it's 1.25 inches. I don't remember what it is, but that's what she looks like now. And once I get these gloves off, I'm going to just take a Q-tip and clean up around it, make sure there's no funky on it. Because sometimes when you push the bar through the hole, it'll push out some funk and stuff, and it's kind of gross, but even healed industrials will do that. So I'm just going to take a Q-tip and some warm water over it and clean up all the ends. Definitely one thing I want to say is that, like, this bar has bigger ends than this one. You definitely have to be careful with your hair, and if you wear glasses, it might not always sit how you want it, so. But there's just enough gap in where my ears pierced and my glasses so that they don't have to touch it. Thank you guys for watching today. I hope this video helped you with your industrial bar, and leave me a comment down below if you use any of the same products that I use to heal mine, and don't forget that I'll leave the other bars that I showed you guys in this video linked in the description box. Thanks for watching. Bye!